Into the Woods.
I know this is a Sondheim thing. That's the only thing I know about this. Meryl Streep is in this.
Sure is.
When did
She
this come
sure
out?
is.
Because I recall
2013, I want to say.
I have
2013
no
was
idea.
I was like, what are musicals? And then I saw the trailer. I was like, what is this? And then
Johnny Depp is in this, right? That's what it said.
Johnny Depp is in this.
Yeah.
Speaking of Into the Woods.
This is a win for me.
It was the first show I saw when I got to New York. Let's talk about this Into the Woods. So, I personally wasn't the biggest fan of Into the Woods for a while. As like a Sondheim buff, it's a general agreement that it's not his best work.
It's popular,
It's
though.
a lot. It is very popular. And for good reason, because even at his not greatest, he still puts out fantastic work. Of his musicals, it's probably like here for me until I saw the revival of it. That production, I think I got to an age where I got it. Really is about like the memory of being a child. It's about fairy tales, which we all know in our youth. It's really a show about real life and growing up and looking back and realizing that like real life is like fairy tales, but not the ones that we are familiar with. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. This movie is mid. Act 1 ends when it's split from Act 1 and Act 2. Act 1's with a complete happy ending. Like all the conflicts are resolved. And then Act 2, and like Act 1 is like all the fairy tales we know with like slight intersections with like how they meshed together. And then Act 2 rips the rug out from under them like real life, because real life goes on after happy ever after. It's not a bad introduction. You're just coming back from it being like, okay, that was fine. I'm sure the stage version is better. I'm talking so much. I'm sorry.
Nah, this is the way, man.
I get excited about theater.
Oh, this hyper-realistic Disney opening. You hear the fabric of the
fabric
flag?
of the flag.
In the water, ASMR. It's the woods.
We're into the woods.
I wish more than anything, more than life. What?
Oh, so there's the James Corden. This song is good.
To go to the festival. The King's Festival.
That is a perfect evil stepmother.
The stepsisters are a perfect cast. These are my favorite actresses.
I hope Melissa McCarthy isn't this. The lighting of this movie and cast has me feeling like Melissa McCarthy is gonna appear.
A lot of things. It's not for me, it's for my granny in the woods.
That's such a hater, mom. If you could pick up these lentils. Dude, this guy rides a cow.
On her ducks, there are flies in her eyes.
He'd be smacking this child all the time. These are just all these fairy tales happening at once. Do they like interact with each other?
But into the woods, and into the woods, and into the woods, and out before dark.
Is Johnny Depp the wolf or something?
Yes.
Mine, Cinderella, kind Cinderella, nice, good, nice, kind, good, nice.
I love Stephen Sondheim, Jesus Christ.
It's the witch from next door.
Girth stumped the door.
Nothing cooking in that belly now, is there? And there will never be. Only then can the curse be undone.
Witches do this. They just come in and they be like, well, curse you.
Why? You could have got some bread, but now you gotta curse me? You never getting bread again in this town. I'm not familiar with fairy tales enough to know what these are. These are like new stories to me. I don't like her body motions. She looked like Robert Smith from The Cure.
Or early Robert Smith.
She looked like the corpse of Robert Smith that's not even dead yet, but when he does die. These are really well-written songs. The Maltese.
But I let him have the rampy and I'd lots to spare. In return, however, I said, fair is fair. You can let me have the baby that your wife will bear.
That's a weird deal.
And we'll call it square.
Square.
Oh, she's getting ugly.
If you had your special beans, you need to put your special beans in a better place than that. This is such a dramatic backstory.
Put some beads.
40, I'm like, you waited 40 years holding this against me? She was holding on to this grudge for 40 years, bro. And they said this was the witch from next door. So that means she set up her witch shop right next door, waited 40 years.
One, the cow as white as milk. Bring them, and I guarantee a child as perfect as child can be.
Honey, have we tried adoption?
End of this story.
God, that's an amazing dress.
The festival lasts 3 nights. Surely you can let me be there for one of them.
That's like Coachella, bro. James Corden is doing a fine job in this movie. He's not annoying. I was expecting
Nah, he's
the way
fine.
people talk about James Corden. They talk about him with such hatred.
His show is a little annoying.
I think all talk shows are always like that.
I don't be watching his talk shows. Everyone's going into the woods.
And home before dark. And that's one song.
Had planted a branch at the grave of her mother, visited there so often and wept so much that her tears watered it until it had become a magnet.
Wow, that's a lot of
That is
crying.
an emo origin story, bro.
I don't buy her as Cinderella. She's too pretty. Well, her face is too clean.
Wow, that's very quick and convenient that she got the dress. Thanks, Mom. She gone like that.
I would never visit my grandmother if I had to take miles-long trek through the woods every time.
It's my dream to have a house in the woods where no one can bother me and everyone has to make long journeys to get to me.
Zoom call.
Whoa, what's with the zoot suit?
Yo, Johnny Depp is looking insane. I knew he wouldn't be a real wolf. He's just a child predator.
With the zoot suit.
Dude, no! Whoa, this is a bad look.
Wait for it. Just wait for it.
Look at that flesh.
No! Did they mean for this to have, like, child predator vibes?
Yep.
Was that the point?
Yes, it was.
Mother said straight ahead, not to delay.
It's the way he sings it is so much worse.
Something fresh on the palate.
Dude, I don't like the face. This is
adding a
it's
new
the
layer to
outfit.
this character.
It's the outfit and the facial hair. Could imagine Johnny Depp just wearing this right now. Like, this just looks like it's in his closet.
What are you waiting for?
Parkour! This parkour witch!
I would just pull it off and run away real quick. Wait, does she have something underneath that cape? I can't be nuding a child. It's got to be difficult to steal a cow. Like, how do you make a great escape? Like, haha, and then you, like, slowly walking away with the cow? Are they about to have a sad duet? On my own, something
Fertility.
infertile. These loins are infertile.
Where's the
something.
song?
Is that the Pine Man?
No.
No.
Oh, I don't know. White people always be looking alike. Let down your weave. You know that hair dirty.
It would be nappy.
Is that Johnny Depp?
Yes.
I would not fall for this. I'd be like, this is Johnny Depp.
No, ate her whole.
Oh, Vor! Dude, this is the original Vor!
He showed me things, many beautiful
He showed her things.
hadn't thought to explore.
Yeah, whoa!
That I never want to
Oh, no!
There's a universe inside his stomach. Oh no, this is like the Marilyn movie.
The first night of the festival ball brought Cinderella her wish.
It's a little.
Only with her.
That's from Sondheim's other musical, A Little Night Music.
Oh, I don't like
There
his
he
hair.
is.
Is this the Pine Man?
The pine cone.
It is the Pines. The Pine Stall.
Remember him in the Princess Diaries? This is just him grown up.
Have you seen a beautiful young woman in a ball gown pass through?
What? This accent?
Chris Pines is looking like George Michael.
I've never enjoyed an Anna Kendrick movie.
Dude, we watched two
excuse you.
perfect movies.
Twilight.
Imagine waking up being in the loving embrace of a beanstalk. And there's a giant up there, bro. And he's hogging up your Wi-Fi connection. Downloading movies all day.
All the episodes to The Wire just getting downloaded.
You know, little more than a glance is enough to show you just how.
He has that like child Cockney accent singer voice that's in every musical. You know that
Very
child
Billy
musical
Elliot.
voice? Well, they always sound like that for some reason.
Yes.
I understand that you missed all the things you've known in the world you've left and the little you only found.
Dude, those are some huge gold pieces. That is worth not having a child. James Corden is really the main character. He's the star of this movie. So they're brothers, the Rapunzel guy and the
No, they're just like bros.
they're the boys. They're out there.
Yeah, they're the
like,
boys. They're like jocks.
That girl was so hot last night.
Did I abuse her or show
I don't know about these vocals.
agony beyond power of speed?
They're having an agony off right now.
They're having a dick measuring contest.
Oh man, this is like a Disney animated scene that's in real life.
Yeah.
Like some
This is
like El
camp.
Dorado.
Yes, El Dorado. These two are literally the El Dorado. El Dorado would be a perfect musical.
This is like an R&B music video in the 2000s.
I'll be okay if I get one. If I had one.
Screensaver, wallpaper, background.
Just cut a piece of that. Wait, you gotta get the whole thing?
Yo!
What are you doing? So sorry, I need your shoe.
This is Dan Schneider.
About to get stepped on.
Who is she? Where did she go?
I have no idea. sir.
Don't play the fool.
This is like you going to the club one night, and all of these dudes are after you. I must know what this man is.
This is a weird plot line.
To find the man who had these Timberlands.
Ring, you're different in the woods. More sure, more sharing.
This is a story of two thieves, really. Shorty yanked a piece of hair off of some scalp of a scout.
It took two of us. It takes care.
I've never seen a story where they've grown as people by stealing.
Beyond witches and slippers and hoods, just the two of us.
Oh, this cow is dead.
Ooh,
Hater!
going to the traditional.
Don't you know what's out there in the world to shield you from the world? Princes, yes, but wolves and humans too.
This is a really well-written song, dude. This is a genuinely emotional.
Could love you more than I.
Best song. Yep.
I feel like you could still get out of this tower without the hair. I'd be like, bring a ladder next time. Oh, now he's gonna cut it down. It's gonna take longer than you think with that axe.
You're stuck on the steps of the palace.
Oh, I've heard this.
It's a popular one. I sang it in undergrad.
And avoid the collision. Though at home they don't care, I'll be better off there where there's nothing to choose.
I feel like this song could be sung much more emotionally and better. They're tracking this princess down like it's the enemy of the state.
He's horny.
I love that he's already referring to her as the princess. He going too far for Anna Kendrick, man.
Oh, whoa, whoa!
Yo! Yo, what?
Minus one toe.
They're cutting off a piece of the heel?
Yes.
And it cut off. How sharp is that knife? That one? This is supposed to be for the kids? This is for the children?
It's a bloody.
No, it's not for the children. That's the point.
Punishment for their cruelty. Cinderella's birds
What?
swooped
Wait, I
down
didn't
upon the
ask for this.
stepsisters
What?
and blinded them.
Why would Cinderella allow this to happen?
Those birds did that on their own. Those birds moved that way. They were riders, bro.
They're all just doing this together.
They're okay.
I would
with
walk
it.
into
They're
this
like,
situation.
I'm out of here, bro. I'm not drinking
It's
milk
corn.
straight from the udder.
Corn solves everything.
It's Ohio for you.
Whoa! What?
Yo, she got pregnant really fast. Okay.
Cinderella finally stopped running from her prince. Jack was reunited with his beloved cow, and the baker and his wife were proud parents.
Oh my god, are they skipping the song? They're skipping the song! They skipped the happily ever after song. And they skipped the so happy! Fucking hell!
This movie would be like 3 hours long, probably.
Where is the lad who killed my husband?
Yo, that little boy straight up killed the husband for a heart. We haven't really seen many people that aren't main characters. Like so much like a play. We haven't seen civilians. Like we've only seen like this encompasses the whole town.
I saw Patina Miller play The Witch on Broadway, and now I can't go back.
Is he about to steal his girl?
The giant.
Yes, haven't you heard? We have a giant in our midst.
No.
Whoa. Is he about to slide on her? Infidelity?
Yes.
Yo, what?
What am I doing here? I'm in the wrong story.
So was that supposed to be romantic chemistry every time they collided with each other?
Yeah.
I did not pick up on that at all. There was nothing.
They skipped a song where they're already cheating on their wives.
Cheating on James Corden, man. All because James Corden flipped out at a waitress.
You look like the princess, but dirty.
He better not slide on Cinderella. This is a weird turn of events. If this is becoming a soap opera.
This is really weird.
I wasn't expecting infidelity in this movie, dude. So who's gonna cheat with the giant? Who's gonna like that giantess?
Well, who had the other bean?
The other bean?
The other bean? You pocketed the other bean.
I did. It isn't because I gave it to my wife.
So it's her
No,
fault.
it is.
It's the gate.
This is the blame game. Kanye West.
We're fighting amongst each other and they get away.
Red Riding Hood looks like that one climate change girl. I can't think of her name though.
Had to get your prince. Had to get your cow.
Honestly, you gotta give him the boy.
Just nice. I'm not good, I'm not nice, I'm just right.
That's fire.
You're all liars and thieves like his father.
Could have just gave the beans back.
Be better than me, son.
Are they not giving him the song?
He's just gonna cry. How many songs
They
were cut from
skipped
this?
no more! Oh!
I wouldn't trust these birds after what they did to my stepsisters.
They blinded. I mean, they riding for you, bro. Is it cold out? It looks like it's cold in this world.
Maybe it's just blue.
I would never wish for more.
If this is how you behave as a prince, what kind of king will you be?
I mean, this is how kings behave historically.
And here I am about to kill somebody.
That's what you gotta do, man. All in all, he's taken the death of his mom pretty well.
Hey, what's true?
Nothing's quite so clear now.
To
By our side,
maybe we forgot.
no one is alone.
That was a weird cutoff.
That was a terrible cutoff.
Yeah.
It was like someone did a split in the file.
Where is the boy?
They talk about Drake.
Who you settling for? Better for you than the boy, huh?
I don't like when rappers be calling themselves the boy or the kid. They be like 35 years old. They're like, come roll with the kid. Like, you are
really.
35.
This most recent revival of Into the Woods on Broadway, when it was in Washington, D.C., the giantess was a voiceover by Hillary Clinton.
No.
Are they really killing? It's so dark that I can't even see what's happening.
Yeah, she
And
is
you know
dying.
the light is in my face.
She's dead.
Killed an old lady, a giant old lady. They were a couple, a family.
And they travel through means of beanstalk, man.
New dad.
I will teach you all to berate waitresses. Yo, is this his new wife? Is this his new shawty?
That was quick.
They skipped the song where he becomes a dad.
No, she's giving ghost advice to you.
I'd be roasting her. This is a very traumatic life. So, like, those people, they cut off the foot and the limbs of the foot.
Yeah.
The mom died, his wife died, and his wife cheated. Where did Rapunzel and the squad go?
Ran off, ran away. Fuck you, Mom.
Careful the path they take. Wishes come.
Oh, I love this song. Into the Woods.
I mean, as far as movie musicals, it was above average for a movie, because movie musicals are usually really like lame. If, as a person who has never seen like what it in its true form, just as a movie musical, this is pretty good. Rest in peace, Sondheim. Oh yeah, and no, he's Jewish. It'd be what's the Jewish way to
May his memory be a blessing.
pour one out?
No one's still his birthday.